KMLO Sports. It's time for the pregame on 100.7 KMLO.
And a good Monday evening to you. Cole Havens here, gonna bring you the call between Harriet, Selby area, and Linton. Linton comes into this matchup with a 4-2 record on the season. Harriet, Selby area 5-2. And before we get more into that, let's run down our sponsors. First of all, a thank you to the broadcast booth sponsor, Jensen Rock and Sand. South Dakota Office of Highway Safety reminds you to avoid a kiss with death. Always plan a designated driver. Keys to success brought to you by CHS Northern Plains. Starting lineup brought to you by Campbell County Collision. And the law on the field, actually the law on the court, is brought to you by the South Dakota Attorney General's Office Division of Consumer Protection. Tip-off brought to you by MDU, South Dakota Office of Highway Safety reminds you on your way home from the game that snow means slow. Drive for conditions. Player of the game brought to you by Venture Communications. Sports Scoreboard brought to you by Real Tough and the rest of our sponsors, Marin Beal Insurance, Thorstenson Trucking, Bank West, Harriet Concrete, Campbell County Insurance Agency, C&B Operations of Selby, Shorty's One Stop, and Campbell County Bank and Riker Electric. Again, a good Monday night to you. Just talked to you, it was about an hour ago now that JV game went long. It was a good one as the Harriet Selby area JV squad was able to hang on to the 53-49 victory. Varsity squads on the floor, get them warmed up. First game of the new year for the Wolverines. Like I said, they come into this matchup 5-2 under the direction of head coach Chris Heddick. They average about 63 points per game, give up just about 53, while the Linton squad from North Dakota comes in 4-2. Head coach for them, Dan Carr. Both teams out on the floor warming up as we are in store for a good one. We're going to take a quick break. Come back as I talked with Coach Heddick before the game, and he'll tell you how his team is feeling for this evening. You're listening to KMLO. Chris Heddick, head coach of the Wolverines, after this 2-minute timeout.
Today, thousands of people insure their homes with Auto Owners Homeowners Insurance. With that many satisfied customers, Marin Beal Insurance of Selby, Java, and Pollock must be doing something right. Like providing low-cost quality protection and a claim service that is second to none. And you even save money by insuring both your home and car with their no-problem Auto Owners Insurance agents. See Dan, Rich, or Sarah of Marin Beal Insurance in Selby, Java, or Pollock. Proud supporter of the Harriet Selby area Wolverines.
Thorstenson Trucking of Selby proudly sponsors local youth activities, athletes, and this sports broadcast of the Harriet Selby area Wolverines. Since 1943, Thorstenson Trucking has been hauling grain, fertilizer, rock, grain byproducts, and more. Thorstenson Trucking also provides CDL drug and alcohol testing. Tests are $35 and can be scheduled with Memory Carlson by calling 649-1220 or 848-0912. Thorstenson Trucking of Selby, the people to know when there's something to go.
Dad, at college we learned that every good business has a mission statement. Does Jensen Rock and Sand have one?
Of course we do. Our mission statement is to provide quality products and services, exceed our customers' expectations, and create a good working environment for our employees.
Wow, that's exactly what we do. I guess having a mission statement isn't important as actually doing what you say.
Grace, you're so smart.
I get it from you, Dad.
For your commercial, agriculture, and residential construction projects, call Jensen Rock and Sand of Mulridge, Aberdeen, Eagle Butte, Gettysburg, Paulton, or Fort Yates.
If your checking account earns little or no interest and charges you ATM fees galore, isn't it time for a new checking account? At Bank West, E-Plus checking customers earn a great interest rate and never pay ATM fees. Can your current checking account do that? Switching to E-Plus is easy. Visit us online at bankwest-sd.bank or work with a friendly staff at one of our convenient locations. Bank West. Convenient, connected, committed. Member FDIC.
All right, back from the break here, joined by Coach Heddick. And Coach, coming off the break, you've had the entire New Year, Christmas break to kind of work things through. What's the mindset and just kind of how are you guys feeling going forward here?
We've had a good 4 days of practice since everybody's kind of got back from New Year's Day. There's always some rust. I expect there would be some rust tonight as well. But the kids worked hard in the first, like I said, the last 4 days. So I'm excited to see how it's going to go.
And then coming into this game, you guys are 5-2 going up against a Linton team, 4-2. What have you seen from Linton, and just kind of what's the game plan going into tonight?
They're actually pretty similar to how we are. They run a lot of the same sets and a lot of the same actions as we do. They have some kids who can shoot it. They have some really good athletes, and they're just always good. Linton has a strong tradition for the last, forever since I've been here. So it's gone back at least 30 years from what I hear. So they're just always a good opponent.
And then I've seen a few of your games. I got to see you guys against Mobridge. I've seen you against Timberlake. You guys have been having a good season. Some of those ups and downs like you expect early on, but what are you guys looking to focus in on here, especially these next couple of weeks as the season really starts to ramp up, if you will?
Well, it's just the same for us as it's been for the last 7 games. We got to rebound the ball. We got to take care of the ball. Defense for us, we got to keep teams from getting straight line drives, wide open looks, just the same stuff. It's all the time. Just now we're getting into district opponents and region opponents and conference play. So it's kind of amplified a little bit. So it'll be fun.
And then you guys, you guys are fairly of a young team, but yet you have quite a bit of experience. Clayton Randall, Begeman, Zabel. I know there's plenty more than I'm leaving off that list there. But what's it like to have a group like this where they kind of know what to expect? You know what to expect from them, and going forward, how does that help you guys?
Yeah, we are young. Randall and Begeman are the only ones who had any kind of playing time at the varsity level last year. So there's a lot of learning going on when we're out on the basketball floor, and then you throw in, a couple sophomores and a freshman and an 8th grader. You really get wrong really fast, but we're all learning together, myself included, assistant coaches. We're all trying to figure out how this is all going to work. But the kids have a really good attitude, and they're good about being a group. So I'm excited about how they handle their business that way.
And then last question for you. You guys are playing Linton tonight, a team from North Dakota, maybe a team you don't face as much. What's the X factor for you guys to start off on the right foot this game?
I think we just got to take care of the ball. They play a lot of good up in your face. They'll get after you and pressure you. So I think for us, it's important that we take care of the ball and defend the three-point line.
All right, Coach. That was Coach Heddick of the Harriet-Selby Area Wolverines. We'll be back on KMLO after this 2-minute timeout.
As your neighborhood Cenex propane supplier, we're here to serve all of your propane needs. Now is the perfect time to switch to Cenex propane from CHS Northern Plains. You can count on us to keep your tank filled so your whole house stays comfortable and cozy. From your bright kitchen and cheerful baby nursery to that one room where you'll often find the man of the house relaxing, also known as the man cave. For reliable propane from a team that's always here for you, call CHS Northern Plains today and stay warm and toasty all winter long.
When it's time for agricultural, commercial, or residential improvements, you can rely on the guys from Harriet Concrete and Linton Concrete. No job is too big or too small. They can deliver ready-mix concrete, crushed rock, sand, gravel, and more directly to you. With over 50 years in business, Harriet Concrete and Linton Concrete are proud to deliver quality products at competitive prices. For a quote, call Harriet Concrete in Harriet at 605-437-2455 or Linton Concrete in Linton at 701-254-4681.
The Campbell County Insurance Agency is a proud sponsor of this Harriet-Selby Wolverine sports broadcast, and we're proud to serve you. Whether you are looking to insure your home, vehicle, farm, crops, or if you're interested in obtaining health insurance, you can depend on us at the Campbell County Insurance Agency, conveniently located in the Campbell County Bank in Harriet and Pollock. To get an insurance quote or learn more about our insurance products, stop in and see Tom Mitzel or myself, Arnie Hansen, at the Campbell County Insurance Agency, or call 437-2294.
And welcome back from the break here, getting set for the Linton Lions versus the Harriet-Selby Area Wolverines. Again, this is the first game of the new year for Harriet-Selby Area as they come into this matchup with that 5-2 record. Their only losses to Mobridge, Pollock, and Timberlake. A couple of good wins on the year. It could be a bit of a four-headed race as we head down the stretch. You got Harriet-Selby out here. Sully Buttes having a good season. Potter County off to a good start. Timberlake's undefeated. So a lot of good teams in the area, a lot of good teams in South Dakota. So we got definitely a lot of good matchups coming your way. Tomorrow night I'll be in Leola for a Leola Frederick versus Harriet-Selby Area girls team. Harriet-Selby Area girls team having a strong season, 5-1 on the year. Oh, and Falkton, the Falkton area who I just saw on Saturday, another good team out there. So a lot of good teams in this area, in this region to watch out for. And then continuing on the KMLO schedule, on Thursday I will be in Hoven for Potter County versus Aberdeen Christian. And then KMLO on Saturday is in Eureka, I believe is where I'll be, as Eureka battle hosts Edmonds Central. Stay tuned to our website, KMLO Everything Country. You can listen during the day as we will give you the game times, when and where we'll be as each day moves along here. Again, both teams on the floor warming up here. Harriet Selby again on the season averaging 63 points per game, give up just about 53 points per game. Meanwhile, the Linton Lions 4-2, giving up about 51 a game, scoring about 56. Linton has been hit a bit by the injury bug here this year. Earlier in the season, Cole Ballmiller, unfortunate to hear, torn ACL, played 24 seconds on the season, so unfortunate to hear that he is out for the year. Hopefully he can have a speedy recovery and get back on the floor next year. Otherwise, these two teams, they match up pretty well height-wise. You got Lucas Schumacher at 6'2". You got Parker Gerving, 6'2". Corrigan Look at 6'1". I mean, a few people to match up with Harriet Selby areas. Wade Begeman, he's listed as 6'2". You got Hayden Vonwald at 6 foot. Chance Gregg at 6 foot down low. Clayton Randall Jr., Carter Tisdall, all 6 foot apiece. So it'll be interesting to see how these two teams match up here throughout the night. That could be a theme of the night, is seeing what two teams, who can run their offense well. These two teams athletically wise, just looking at them on the floor, very similar in the way they move and everything. So one of those games that could really come down to execution more than anything else. You're not going to really bully the other team here, as each team is matching up very well with each other. Hey, we're moving along here in the pregame show. Broadcast booth sponsor again brought to you by Jensen Rock and Sand. Thank you to them, and thank you to all of our sponsors. Real Tough has the scoreboard sponsor. Tip-off brought to you by MDU, and we'll get you more sponsors as well throughout the night. Mention as we go in the appropriate times. And we're going to take another quick break. Come back and continue the KMLO pregame. You're listening to 100.7 FM, and we'll be back after this 3-minute timeout.
C&B Operation of Selby is your John Deere dealer of choice. From confident purchases to peace of mind service after the sale, the choice is clear. Go with a team that is committed to making sure your equipment is working as accurately and efficiently as possible. And good luck to the Harriet Selby area Wolverines teams. From everyone at C&B Operations of Selby, your John Deere dealer of choice. Browse inventory at DeereEquipment.com or call 649-7665 to schedule an appointment.
Sports season is once again upon us. Do you sometimes feel like you're going in 7 different directions? Hi, this is Deb from Shorty's One Stop in Selby, and we would like to make your life a little easier. So stop in for all your traveling snacks, ice-cold beverages, and look for the new for real flavors coming soon. Also, fill your tanks with Shorty's top-tier Cenex detergent gasoline. Good luck to all the students and athletes from all of us at Shorty's One Stop.
At the Campbell County Bank of Harriet and Pollock, our team is dedicated to the traditions of service. We offer a wide array of products to accommodate all your financial needs, including checking and savings accounts, CDs, IRAs, loans, debit cards, credit cards, a 24-hour ATM, and online banking. Make sure to check out our special notices in your monthly bank statements. We are the Campbell County Bank of Harriet and Pollock, member FDIC. Proud to serve you and proud to support the Wolverines.
Come down to Reeker Electric and see how Maytag lets you move mountains of laundry with the largest capacity agitator washer available among leading brands at 4.7 cubic feet. The Maytag Deep Fill option offers a maximum fill to help rinse away soils, while the Power Wash agitator's robust wash action removes tough stains. Add a 10-year limited parts warranty on the direct drive motor and wash basket, and you have the power to clean tough loads for the long haul. Available at Reeker Electric in Harriet.
Today, thousands of people insure their homes with Auto Owners Homeowners Insurance. With that many satisfied customers, Beal Insurance of Selby, Java, and Pollock must be doing something right. Like providing low-cost quality protection and a claim service that is second to none. And you even save money by insuring both your home and car with their no-problem Auto Owners Insurance agents. See Dan, Rich, or Sarah of Beal Insurance in Selby, Java, or Pollock. Proud supporter of the Harriet Selby area Wolverines.
All right, back inside the Harriet High School gymnasium here as Harriet Selby area gets set to host the Linton Lions. And hey, for all you college football fans out there, the BCS National Championship game is currently on as well. And score update for you if you're not sure what's going on. Well, at the end of the first quarter, the Clemson Tigers with an early 14-13 lead over Alabama. Another good game. You know, it's just a great time for sports right now. High school basketball really ramping up in the area. You got college basketball hitting conference play, NFL playoffs in action. A great first weekend of the wild card round. Few good games. The Texans over the Colts. I believe it was the Cowboys defeating the Seahawks. You had yesterday the Bears falling to the Philadelphia Eagles, and the Chargers beat the Ravens. So the Chargers will face New England next week. Kansas City gets the Indianapolis Colts, and the NFC it's the Eagles and Saints. And then on the other side, it is the Rams and the Cowboys. So NFL playoffs starting to really get into the full swing of things. High school basketball picking up again. KMLO, Star 99, Dakota Radio Group has all the high school basketball you need in the area. Make sure to tune in to the weekdays as Andy Shue and myself will bring you what times the games are going to be again. Games are kind of a rough estimate again. You don't know how long the JV games are going to go, how long the freshman games are going to go. So a lot of time it just depends there. So we're going to be starting a little later tonight. We did have about at 7:45, 8 o'clock rough time. So a couple of minutes still on the clock. We're going to take one more quick break. When we come back, I'll get you a starting lineups and we'll get set for tip-off here in Harriet, South Dakota. You're listening to KMLO Everything Country. We are back in 2 minutes.
Have you been out poaching with a very large, expensive weapon? Have the deer, pheasants, coons, and coyotes taken revenge on your vehicle?
What's that?
Campbell County Collision Center in Harriet can help you through this stressful process of auto body repair and bring your vehicle back to pre-accident condition. They provide you and your insurance company with clear, concise electronic estimates, simplifying the operation from the start. Call Campbell County Collision Center. They're here to make it as painless as possible.
Every day you share personal information about yourself with others. You may write a check, charge fuel, rent a car, mail your tax returns, schedule a doctor's appointment, or post something on social media. Each transaction may share some sort of personal information, such as bank and credit card account numbers, social security number, name, address, or phone number. There are unscrupulous individuals, identity thieves, targeting these routine transactions, trying to gain your information to commit fraud. If you think somebody has stolen your identity, contact Consumer Protection at 1-800-300-1986.
Thorstenson Trucking of Selby proudly sponsors local youth activities, athletes, and this sports broadcast of the Harriet Selby area Wolverines. Since 1943, Thorstenson Trucking has been hauling grain, fertilizer, rock, grain byproducts, and more. Thorstenson Trucking also provides CDL drug and alcohol testing. Tests are $35 and can be scheduled with Memory Carlson by calling 649-1220 or 848-0912. Thorstenson Trucking of Selby, the people to know when there's something to go.
If your checking account earns little or no interest and charges you ATM fees galore, isn't it time for a new checking account? At Bank West, E-Plus checking customers earn a great interest rate and never pay ATM fees. Can your current checking account do that? Switching to E-Plus is easy. Visit us online at bankwest-sd.bank or work with a friendly staff at one of our convenient locations. Bank West. Convenient, connected, committed. Member FDIC.
All right, it's the time you've been waiting for. We're going to go ahead and get into starting lineups, and we'll start with the visiting Linton Lions. They come into the game with a 4-2 record, and starting for them tonight, number 5, Lucas Schumacher. He is a 6'2 sophomore guard. Number 21, Paul McCrory, a 5'8 freshman guard. Number 23, Carter Renz, a 5'9 senior center. Number 25, Michael Kramer, a 5'9 freshman forward. And number 31, Parker Gerving, a 6'2 freshman center. Again, head coach of the Lions, Dan Carr, 4-2 on the season, score 56 points per game, give up 51 points per game. And now we'll go ahead and get into the Harriet Selby area starting lineups. Starting first with number 1, Clayton Randall Jr. He is a 6-foot junior guard. Number 3, Carter Tisdall, a 6-foot sophomore guard/forward. Number 5, Dawson Zabel, a 5'11 junior guard. Number 10, Hayden Vonwald, a 6-foot junior guard/forward. And rounding out the starting 5, number 13, Wade Begeman, a 6'2 junior guard/forward. You'll see him kind of play a little bit of everywhere for this Harriet Selby area Wolverine squad. Head coach of the Wolverines, Chris Heddick, they come in 5-2 on the year. Average just about 63 points per game, give up just about 53 points per game. The Linton Lions coming out in their maroon unis with the yellow-white trim and yellow numbers. Harriet Selby area coming out in the all-white unis with the purple numbers, purple and yellow trim. Harriet Selby will be traveling from right to left on your rated dial to start this contest. The Linton Lions will be going from left to right on your rated dial to start this contest. Again, starters for Linton: Lucas Schumacher, number 5, Paul McCrory, number 21, Carter Renz, number 23, Michael Kramer, number 25, Parker Gerving, number 31. Head coach Dan Carr for Harriet Selby area. It's Clayton Randall Jr., number 1, Carter Tisdall, number 3, Dawson Zabel, number 5, Hayden Vonwald, number 10, Wade Begeman, number 13. Head coach is Chris Heddick. The Lions in the all-maroon unis with the yellow and white trim, yellow numbers, and Harriet Selby area comes out in the all-white unis, the purple and gold trim and the purple numbers. Again, it was the Harriet Selby area JV squad winning a close one, 53-49. A lot of those JV players swing both ways, play varsity, so definitely getting the experience that you need, getting the minutes, and then coming up. And there's nothing wrong with watching from the bench, seeing how the game's going to unfold, figure out where you need to be and everything. And, hey, we got tip-off just a minute away. We're going to get National Anthem. When we come back, we'll have tip-off here in Harriet. You're listening to KMLO. We are back after this 2-minute timeout.
When it's time for agricultural, commercial, or residential improvements, you can rely on the guys from Harriet Concrete and Linton Concrete. No job is too big or too small. They can deliver ready-mix concrete, crushed rock, sand, gravel, and more directly to you. With over 50 years in business, Harriet Concrete and Linton Concrete are proud to deliver quality products at competitive prices. For a quote, call Harriet Concrete in Harriet at 605-437-2455 or Linton Concrete in Linton at 701-254-4681.
The Campbell County Insurance Agency is a proud sponsor of this Harriet Selby Wolverine sports broadcast, and we're proud to serve you. Whether you are looking to insure your home, vehicle, farm, crops, or if you're interested in obtaining health insurance, you can depend on us at the Campbell County Insurance Agency, conveniently located in the Campbell County Bank in Harriet and Pollock. To get an insurance quote or learn more about our insurance products, stop in and see Tom Mitzel or myself, Arnie Hansen, at the Campbell County Insurance Agency, or call 437-2294.
All right, as you just heard there, the finishing of the national anthem. Both teams out on the floor, and we are ready to go. Game time here in Harriet, South Dakota. Harriet Selby area against the Linton Lions, as we're going to really get New Year's. The New Year started off right here. KMLO with a bunch of games going forward. Dakota Radio Group, your home here, as Harriet of Selby area will cover Potter County, cover Fulton area, Eureka Battle, Edmond Central, a bunch of teams, Timberlake. And then on Star 99, it is Mobridge. Pollock Andy Shu has the girls game right now going on against Standing Rock. Again, it is Linton going left to right on your radio dial. Harriet Selby area going right to left. It's going to be Hayden Von Wald to jump for the Wolverines, and it's going to be Schumacher to jump for the Lions. Ball is in the air, and it is tipped back out to Randall. Harriet Selby area to control. Up ahead, right away to Zabel. He'll fire up a three off the mark. Rebound, and we have an over-the-back call. That's going against Tisdall. That'll be his first personal team foul, number 1. So Harriet Selby area gets the tip, and right off the bat, fire up a three off the mark, though. Harriet Selby area on the season shoots just about 30%, and back the other way, Schumacher with it for the Lions. He'll give it off. Three on the way, and good. McCrory knocks it in. 3-0 early on. The Lions on top. Little full court man-to-man press here. Randall in the backcourt with it. He is now picked up by McCrory, who just hit that three. Randall picks up his drill, gets it off to Begeman on the right side beyond the arc now. He'll drive right, spins back left into the paint. Up with the left off the mark. Rebound to Gerving. Gerving outlets it. Schumacher out and running. Gives it off here near side. Renz with the three in and out. Rebound Tisdall. Tisdall loses the ball off his foot. That's going to be a turnover for the Wolverines. It's going to be a Linton basketball. So Linton has taken 2 shots. They've made 1, and that's each from beyond the arc. Harriet Selby's taken 2 shots. They've missed both. And the backcourt is going to be McCrory at the top. Looks to set things up. Goes right. Passes it out. Fakes. Drives in. Nice pass and offensive foul. I believe that's going to go against Renz. And it is. That is his first personal team foul, number 1. Linton coming out in a little full court press here. Randall in the backcourt gets it. Gets it over to Tisdall. Up head, middle of the court. Von Wald back to Tisdall. Into the front court now. Beyond the arc. Now gets it near side to Randall. Randall goes middle. He'll set things up at the top of the key. Randall now drives, gets the screen, goes left. Pulls it back out. Still Wilkin. Drives in with the right at the free throw line. Gets it out. And now we got a drive by Zabel. Zabel hands it off. Von Wald back to Begeman. Begeman on the near side on the block. Spins around. Up with the right. Couldn't quite get it to fall. Fight for the rebound. Controlled by Schumacher. Schumacher going the other way. Passes up ahead. Near side. That's Renz. Now up top Schumacher. Fakes the three. Now sets things up. Harriet Selby area in the 2-3 zone. We got a drive by McCrory. Nice dish. And Gerving with the finish. 5-0. 2 minutes gone in this first quarter. Randall going to try to beat the full court press. Gets it into the front court on the near side with the dribble with the left. Pulls it back out. Goes right over to Tisdall. Tisdall. Now he'll drive on the block. Nice pass. Von Wald with the finish and good. Schumacher, left to right on your radio dial. At the top, looks to set things up. Has Begeman on him. Hands it off now. We got McCrory with it. McCrory back to Schumacher. Deep three on the way. Off the mark. Left it short. Long rebound, though, controlled by the Lions. Kramer. Schumacher tipped and stolen away. Turnover for the Lions. It is Zabel with it at the top. Looks to set things up now. Leaves it off over to Begeman near side. Begeman a couple dribbles. He'll now drive with the right and nearly loses the handle. Picks it up. Looking for it. Nice backdoor cut, and the finish is good. Carter Tisdall, great awareness, driving the lane, getting the pass from Begeman. Up ahead now, wide open three on the way, and Renz hits it. Lions are feeling it from beyond the arc here early on. 8-4 with the lead. They've knocked down 2 from beyond the arc. Randall in the backcourt. Gets it into the front court now at the top. Looks to set things up. Pulls it back out. Now looks to drive right. Spins out. Spins back. Again with the left spin. Leaves off for Tisdall a little too strong. And that's going to be an over-the-back call. Harriet Selby with 2 turnovers here already. 3 minutes gone in this first quarter. Harriet Selby area looking like they need to just calm down a little bit. They've got the offense they want. Defense just get a couple of stops here. Linton doing a good job exploiting the Harriet Selby area defense here early on. It's going to be McCrory over to Schumacher near side. Now back to McCrory on the top. Backdoor cut to Schumacher, up and good. What a play. Schumacher slips behind the defense on the backdoor cut there. Randall now with it on the near side. He'll drive right. Nothing doing. Now he'll try it again. It drives in. Nearly has it stolen. Ball's on the floor, and it's a turnover. Linton up ahead. That is a Renz with it. Now gets it back to Schumacher. Schumacher cross-court pass to the far side. Long jumper on the way off the mark. Tisdall with the tall. Rebound gets it to Von Wald. Von Wald up ahead. That's Zabel with it. Zabel looking. Back over to Randall. Randall, he'll stop. He fires for three. Left it just short. Zabel coming in, tips it out of bounds. It's going to be Lions basketball. 10-4 here. 4 minutes gone in this first quarter. Lions lead it. Inbounds. Schumacher has it. He fires it cross court. A wide open Gerving in the paint. Up with the right. No good. A foul called. Gerving able to slip behind the defense on the full court press. Gets the ball at the block. Drives in with the shot. Gets fouled. He's going to the line for a pair of free throws. And that's going to be Von Wall getting his first personal. So we got Gerving at the line for a pair of free throws. First one on the way, off to mark short. Second free throw going to be coming up here. Gerving, couple of dribbles, eyes it up. Shot on the way and left that one short as well. Rebound goes to Begeman. Randall up ahead. Now we got a drive, and the shot is up and good. Dawson Zabel able to finish in the paint. 10-6. Schumacher and McCrory in the backcourt now. Up ahead now. Kramer, Gerving, McCrory. Little runner in the lane, up and good. Lions spreading the wealth here early on. Now we got Zabel up ahead to Randall. Begeman with it on the far side beyond the arc. He tries to get around Schumacher. Backs down the defense. Gets it out. A wide open Tisdale for three. Just off the mark. Rebound to Schumacher. He looks up. He'll now dribble. Down on the near side with it. Cross court pass now. Back out. McCrory fakes the three. Schumacher. He'll take the three and buries it. Lucas Schumacher, 5 points. Harriet Selby finds them down 9 early on. Randall in the backcourt now with it. Looks to set things up. Gets it up ahead. Tisdale. Tisdale nearly throws it away. Zabel able to control. Back to Von Wald in the paint. Runner in the lane. Up and good. We got a timeout on the floor. 2:58 to go in this first quarter. The Lions lead at 15-8. You're listening to KMLO. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Operation of Selby is your John Deere dealer of choice. From confident purchases to peace of mind service after the sale, the choice is clear. Go with a team that is committed to making sure your equipment is working as accurately and efficiently as possible. And good luck to the Harriet Selby area Wolverines teams. From everyone at C&B Operations of Selby, your John Deere dealer of choice. Browse inventory at DeereEquipment.com or call 649-7665 to schedule an appointment.
And back for the break. It's 15-8. Linton Lions on top. Under 3 to go in this first quarter. It's going to be Schumacher with the basketball for the Lions. Harriet Selby area dropping back into the 2-3 zone. Schumacher at the top. Leaves it off over far side McCrory beyond the arc. He'll try to drive right. Hands it off to Schumacher. Begeman comes away with the steal. He's driving down. Nice pass up to Zabel, and that's going to be a goaltend. Not something you hear about in high school basketball very often, but a goaltending there as Schumacher went up for the block. Kid can jump. He's got some hops there, listed as 6'2", called for the goaltending. And back the other way now. We got McCrory from the elbow. He missed, follows, couldn't quite get it to go, and ball's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be Harriet Selby area basketball. And there they finally put the 2 points up for Harriet Selby area on that goaltending there. And we got a substitution here as Boston Geffro going to check in at number 20 for the Alliance. He's listed as 5'9". He's a freshman forward. Zabel in the backcourt with it for the Wolverines. Over to Randall. Randall into the front court on the far side in the wing area. Looks to set things up. Defender all over him. Picks up his dribble now, looking for a passing lane. Gets it to Tisdale at the top. Tisdale drives left, hands it off to Von Wald. Back out. Zabel, 3 on the way, and buries it. And don't look now, but the Harriet Selby area Wolverines are within 2 with under 2 to go in this first quarter. Harriet Selby area battling back from 9 down. Schumacher drives right off the mark. Gerving with the board, puts it on the floor. Shot up, no good. We got a foul called as bodies hit the floor. Gerving fouled pretty hard. There was a clean foul. No animosity out of it, just a good hard foul. If you're going to foul the player with the basketball, don't let him score. as it looks like Dawson Zabel picking up the foul there. That's his first personal, team foul number 3. Gerving back at the line, second trip there tonight. First free throw on the way, rolls in, out, and back in. Substitution here as Colton Schumacher, number 4 for Harriet Selby, checks in. He's a 5'10 sophomore guard. It's going to be Von Wald going to sit down and rest. Gerving back at the line for one more here. 1 for 3 from the line this evening. Gerving, a couple of dribbles now, eyes it up. Shot is on the way, and this one knocks in as well. 17-13, minute 48 to go in this first quarter. Randall with the basketball, gets it over to Schumacher. Back to Randall in the backcourt. Randall takes his defender one-on-one now. Has McCrory on him, drives in with the right into the paint. Runner up, no, it is stolen. Gerving comes away with the steal, and up ahead goes, that is Geffro, just checked in with the 3. Off the mark, ball goes out of bounds, and it'll be back to the Wolverines. Minute and a half to go in this first quarter, 17-13. Lions on top. Substitution, Renz is going to check back in as number 25, Michael Kramer, will sit down and rest. Kramer doing a good job defensively here early on. Hasn't gotten the scoreboard, but doing a very nice job on the defensive end of the court. Inbounds goes to Randall in the backcourt now. Man-to-man full court press here. Over to Tisdall now. Tisdall into the front court, around the defense, into the lane. Wide open layup, up and good. No one picks up Tisdall. He goes coast to coast. 2-point game once again, 17-15 here. At the top now, Linton with it. McCrory passes it over Geffro inside Gerving. Gerving up with the left and good. Parker Gerving, 6 points here early on. Zabel in the backcourt, up ahead to Schumacher. Schumacher tries to drive in, nothing doing. Begman inside, Tisdall backs down his defender, up with the right-handed shot there and good. And Linton, Schumacher with it at the top, hands it off. Back to Schumacher, fakes the 3. Now he'll take the 3 and buries it. Lucas Schumacher, 8 points here, 2 3-pointers made. Begman, free throw line, drives in with the left, up with the left and good. Wade Begman answering there. 23 on the clock, 22-19. Harriet to Selby area on top. Into the front court, Lions with it. McCrory has it. He'll hand it off to Schumacher. Got to pick him up. Begman's on him. Schumacher out the top, 8 on the clock. Faces up his defender. He'll stop, pops for 3. Left that one short, ball goes out of bounds. So with 3.5 seconds to go, Harriet Selby here has an opportunity. Yes, they're going to be going full court here. Full court press from Linton. Don't be surprised if Tisdall just throws it in, and there he's going to get it to Randall in the backcourt. Randall at the half-court line, stops just beyond the three-point line, loses the handle of the basketball, and at the end of the first quarter, the Harriet to Selby area Wolverines trail this one 19-22. We'll have second quarter action here on KMLO after this 60-second timeout.
Sports season is once again upon us. Do you sometimes feel like you're going in 7 different directions? Hi, this is Deb from Shorty's One Stop in Selby, and we would like to make your life a little easier. So stop in for all your traveling snacks, ice-cold beverages, and look for the new for real flavors coming soon. Also, fill your tanks with Shorty's top-tier Cenex detergent gasoline. Good luck to all the students and athletes from all of us at Shorty's One Stop.
At the Campbell County Bank of Harriet and Pollock, our team is dedicated to the traditions of service. We offer a wide array of products to accommodate all your financial needs, including checking and savings accounts, CDs, IRAs, loans, debit cards, credit cards, a 24-hour ATM, and online banking. Make sure to check out our special notices in your monthly bank statements. We are the Campbell County Bank of Harriet and Pollock, member FDIC. Proud to serve you and proud to support the Wolverines.
All right, back from the break. It's been a high, fast-paced first quarter as the Linton Lions out to a 22-19 lead. They led 15-6 early on. Harriet Selby area battled back. Carter Tisdall with 6. Dawson Zabel with 7 to lead the way for the Wolverines. It's going to be Linton going left to right to start the second quarter with the basketball. A handoff now to Renz. He'll drive in, up with the left from the block, and good. Carter Renz opening up the quarter with the score there as Zabel now back the other way at the top. He'll give it off to Begman. Begman at the top, facing up his defender. Gets it back to Zabel, and they're going to say he traveled. Harriet Selby area 6 turnovers here as Linton just 1. So we're going to go back left to right as Schumacher will take it at the top. Looks to set things up. Has Begeman on him. That 2-3 zone from Harriet Selby still. Gets it over to Renz. Renz looks to drive left. Pulls it back out. Schumacher inside to Gerving. Had position. Able to finish down low on the near side block. It's going to be back the other way. Randall with it at the top. Looks to set things up. On the far side. Leaves it off for Schumacher. Drives in with the left. Fadeaway jumper won't go. Begeman flies in, nearly got the rebound. It's going to be into the hands of Schumacher. He's going to run the near side with it. On the right with it. Now goes left at the top. Looks to set things up behind the back dribble. Hands it off. Renz thought about the 3. Now he'll take the 3 and missed everything on that shot. It's going to be no, they're going to say it was partially blocked. And now the refs are going to come together and figure this out, if it was blocked or if it was an air ball. They're going to say it was blocked, so it's going to stay Lion basketball. McCrory to inbounds, near side, under the hoop with it. Looking to get it in. At the top, gets it to Renz. Renz hands it off to Schumacher. Schumacher to set things up at the top, has Begeman on him. Gets it over to McCrory on the far side. McCrory drives in with the right shot up. No wave off the shot. It's going to be a foul on the floor, so it'll be an out-of-bounds play under the hoop. Foul going against Hayden Vonwald. That's his second. Team foul number 4. Substitution as Tisdall is going to check back in. And Vonwald is going to sit down with those 2 fouls. So it's going to be McCrory to inbounds once again under the hoop, far side this time. Gets it in Renz. Renz baseline jumper on the way off the mark. Rebound Geffro. Geffro out to McCrory. McCrory on the near side wing. Hands it up top to Schumacher. Schumacher to line things up. Has Begeman on him. Couple of nice dribble moves. Goes right now. Hands it off McCrory. McCrory is stopped. And McCrory's going to fall over, and he's going to travel. Just the second turnover for the Lions here tonight. 26-19. Second quarter action. 6:21 to go. Inbounds. That is Zabel. Back to Randall in the backcourt. Randall up ahead of Schumacher. Schumacher on the far side. He's now going to drive right. Pulls it back out. Gets it to Tisdall. Tisdall drives in out to Zabel. Zabel 4-3 off the mark. Begeman with the long rebound up, but the shot can't get it to fall. Zabel now follows, and ball goes off his shoulder out of bounds as Harriet Selby area just couldn't quite get hold of that basketball. Begeman was in there. Zabel is in there. Randall in there. Just nothing doing as the ball flies out of bounds. And it's going to be Linton basketball. McCrory at the top, setting things up. Both these teams matching up evenly here. Over to Geffro on the far side. Down low, Gerving. Gerving out to Benz. Benz pulls it out. 3 on the way, off the mark. And Tisdall with the rebound nearly loses it. Up ahead now. Randall looking for Zabel. A little too strong. Going to go out of bounds. A turnover back to the Lions. So right now a difference in this game. Harriet Selby area with 7 turnovers. Linton with just 2. Linton shot 4 free throws, and Harriet Selby area has not been to the charity stripe yet. 5.5 to go in this second quarter. McCrory sizes up Randall, gets it to Gerving on the elbow, backs down his defender with the right, goes up with the right, a little out of control, loses the handle, turnover into the hands of Zabel. Zabel back to Tisdall. Tisdall into the front court, has Gerving on him at the top, looking inside for Randall. Randall has it, falls over as it looked like he might have been hit in the face. No call, though, and they're going to call Randall for a travel. It really looked like Randall got hit in the face there. Couldn't quite see, and now we got a full court pass. Gerving with the follow and the finish. Randall concerned about the foul. Coach Heddick not happy about the non-call there, and Coach Heddick going to call a timeout. He is steaming right now with the refs. Coach Heddick not liking the contact there as we're going to have a timeout. Team's going to try to collect themselves. Coach Heddick still talking to the officials here. Not happy with the call, but we're going to take a timeout. 5:06 to go in this second quarter. You're listening to KMLO. We'll be back after this 30-second timeout.
Come Come down to Reeker Electric and see how Maytag lets you move mountains of laundry with the largest capacity agitator washer available among leading brands at 4.7 cubic feet. The Maytag Deep Fill option offers a maximum fill to help rinse away soils, while the Power Wash Agitator's robust wash action removes tough stains. Add a 10-year limited parts warranty on the direct drive motor and wash basket, and you have the power to clean tough loads for the long haul. Available at Reeker Electric in Harriet.
Back from the break here, both teams talking things over. Big difference right now early on. Harriet Selby area 8 turnovers. Linton Lions 3 turnovers. Linton outscoring the Wolverines by 6 in this second quarter. The Wolverines actually have not scored in this second quarter. They're on defense here as Gerving had just hit a layup. Got fouled hard. He's going to the line here. As teams getting things situated here. It's going to be Gerving at the line for the and one situation. Couple of dribbles here, eyes it up. Shot on the way and knocks it in. Gerving 3 of 5 at the line this evening. 5 to go in this second quarter. Harriet Selby area finds themselves down 10, and Randall nearly turns it over, but McCrory was on the line as he tipped it out. So it's going to be an inbounds on the far side. Randall to inbounds, has Tisdale in the backcourt with him. Randall gets it to Zabel. Zabel on the far side, tries to drive, nothing doing. Gets it up top. And now inside, Randall gets an opening around his defender, up and good with the shot. Wolverines on the board in this second quarter, 29-21. Schumacher, a couple dribbles into the front court now. Picked up by Begeman, hands it off to McCrory. McCrory trying to size up his defender, goes right, leaves it off for Gerving. Gerving down low, missed the shot. Good defense by Randall, straight up there. Randall into the front court. Now he looks to set things up. Hands it off to Tisdale. Tisdale over to Schumacher. Schumacher, near court pass to Randall. Randall tries to drive baseline, nothing doing. Harriet Selby area working around the perimeter, over to Tisdale. Tisdale drives with the left, leaves it off Schumacher, into the lane with the left. Couldn't quite finish, Gerving with the rebound. Hands it off Schumacher. Schumacher up ahead to Geffro. Geffro gets it off to McCrory. McCrory on the far side at the top of the key, over to Geffro in the wing, beyond the arc. Drives right, pulls it back out to Benz. Renz now drives in, around the defense, up with the left, couldn't quite hit. Begeman with the rebound. Harriet Selby area is going to slow it up a little bit. Randall into the front court, no one picks him up. He tries to drive, leaves it off for Schumacher. A little bit of contact there. Begeman now has it. He's at the free throw line, spins around into the paint, shot up. No, wave it off. We got a foul on the floor going against Geffro. That's his first personal. Or excuse me, the foul is going against Renz. So that is Renz's second personal. Team foul number 2. Inbounds. Randall to Begeman at the free throw line, has it. Fakes the handoff. Nice move by Wade Begeman. Fake the handoff, spins around, gets the layup in the lane. Back the other way, McCrory with it into the paint. A nice move by him. McCrory gets the shot off over Randall. Both these teams going back and forth here. 31-23, Linton with the lead. Randall into the front court with it. Has Begeman down low at the block, up with the left, and good. Begeman finding his footing here in the second quarter. Has 4 points in this quarter, 6 on the evening. 3 to go in this second quarter. 31-25, Lions on top. Schumacher at the top. Gets it near side now to Renz. Renz back to Schumacher, has Begeman on him. Near side, just beyond the block. He'll fire up a jumper, left it just short. Tisdale with the rebound. Wolverines can cut it to within a one-possession game here. Tisdale at the top. He'll look to drive on Gerving. Goes right, shot up and good. Carter Tisdale and the Wolverines mounting a comeback here. 31-27. 2.5 to go in this second quarter. McCrory going to take it up for the Lions. In the front court, sets things up, has Tisdale on hand. Bounce pass over to Schumacher on the elbow, back to McCrory, eyes the three, nothing doing there. Up top, Renz. Renz goes left around the defense, into the paint, nothing doing on the shot. Tisdale with the board, he's looking to push with the left on the near side. He'll pull it up, gets it to Randall at the top. Randall looking, eyes the three, tries the three, nearly banks it in. Long rebound to Randall, though. He's in the paint, spins around, up with a shot, left it too strong. Fight for the rebound, ball goes out of bounds. It's going to be last touched by the Lions. Randall battling hard down low. You are seeing the effort from him. Begeman All 10 of these players on this court. Von Wall going to check in. Randall going to sit down here. Get a little bit of a breather. Can't imagine he'll be on the bench for long here. It's going to be Von Wall to inbounds in front of the, or is able to inbounds in front of the Linton bench. Begeman will take it at the top. Begeman tries to drive at the free throw line, loses the handle, picks it back up. We got a reach in here as it's going to be Linton's third team foul. This personal going against number 5, Lucas Schumacher. That's his first. Inbounds, Begeman under the hoop, near side. Tisdall up top now. Back to Begeman, looking inside, nothing doing on the wing. Now he'll pull from 3 from the wing. Off the mark, rebound. Too long for the Harriet-Selby area Wolverines to get to it. Goes out of bounds. 31-27, Linton on top. 1:39 to go in this second quarter. Both teams fighting hard. Linton, every time they get a lead, it seems like Harriet-Selby comes back. No lead has been safe here early on. Schumacher at the top. Far pass over to Geffro. Inside Gerving. Nice defense from Tisdall. Able to affect the shot, but Gerving gets his own board, puts it in, and one more coming. Gerving so tough down low, heading to the line for the, now it'll be the 4th time tonight. He had 6 in the first quarter. Randall coming in back in as Tisdall going to sit down. Gerving has 7 in this second quarter, 13 total points. He is 3 of 5 at the free throw line. At the line for one more here. Chance for the and one. 3-point play the old-fashioned way. Gerving, couple of dribbles here. Eyes it up. Shot on the way and good. So it's going to be Randall to inbounds. Full court press. Trey Heddick, 8th grader on the floor. Some shooting on the floor for Harriet-Selby area. Heddick likes to step back and fire away. Gets it off to Begeman at the top. Begeman has Schumacher. He's going to try to go around Schumacher. Nearly loses the handle. Picks it back up inside Randall. Randall down low, backs down his defender. Couldn't quite get the shot to go. Schumacher on the rebound. Begeman and Randall trying their best to lead this Harriet-Selby area team back. Schumacher at the top. Couple of dribbles. He can shoot. Begeman out on him. Now we got a screen and a switch. Pass goes over to McCrory on the far side wing. He'll drive in with the right, a little out of control. Fires the ball out of bounds, but a travel is going to be called first. Linton with their 4th turnover here. 44.7 seconds to go in this second quarter. Begeman inbounds it. Zabel in the backcourt. Couple of dribbles, hands it off to Begeman. Still in the backcourt with it. Now Begeman's going to try to get it in the front court, nearly lose the handle and gets it across the half-court line just in time. A handoff now to Zabel at the top. He dribbles, fires from 3, off the mark. Rebound to Gerving, and he's going to hand it off to Schumacher. Schumacher's going to slow things up. 34-27, Linton can hold for the final shot of the half. Gets it over to McCrory on the far side. Picked up by, that looks like Von Wald out there. Now up top, back to Schumacher. Begeman on him, 8 on the clock. Schumacher looks to take Begeman, one-on-one, drives in, up with the right, too strong. Begeman with the board, 3 on the clock. He's going to look to get a shot off at the buzzer. No. So at the end of the first half, the Linton Lions will lead this one by a score of 34-27. We'll talk some halftime numbers, get things set up for this second half here on KMLO. We'll be back after this 3-minute timeout.
The people insure their homes with Auto Owners Homeowners Insurance. With that many satisfied customers, Beal Insurance of Selby, Java, and Pollock must be doing something right. Like providing low-cost quality protection and a claim service that is second to none. And you even save money by insuring both your home and supporter of the Harriet-Selby area Wolverines.
Thorstenson Trucking of Selby proudly sponsors local youth activities, athletes, and this sports broadcast of the Harriet-Selby area Wolverines. Since 1943, Thorstenson Trucking has been hauling grain, fertilizer, rock, grain byproducts, and more. Thorstenson Trucking also provides CDL drug